All right, hey everybody, welcome back. We are another news feed here, and we are diving right into this one. Hang on, sorry. Make sure it's turned on. There we go. But we are diving into this. This is going to be a deals video for the Rams. Okay, Ram 1500s. We are talking 25 and 26s. We'll look at both of these. But what kind of deals can you expect during this November, December buying season? It's right here on us. And they got all these things. Now, they are saying right here at the top of this is irrelevant, but $3,500 cash allowance stuff. They can kiss my rear end. 0% financing is good, but you got to always do the math. Sometimes the deals you can get are better. 0% financing versus 20% off. You got to do the considerations there to see what's going to be more beneficial for you. So let's dive into these things and kind of take a look and see where we are coming in at. So we got them right here. So first of all, if we look at 2025 Ram vehicles, 1500s, four-wheel drive crew cab configuration, you can see it's a minimum of 2025. I did not include 2026s. We are nationwide 25 crew cab four-wheel drive, and I changed nothing else and selected no trims. How many do we have? On Auto Trader, at least. We're using Auto Trader, Car Gurus, use whatever you want to. We only got 10,000 2025 Rams left. Okay, we hear in the comments all the time, oh, my lot still got like 45 for the 2023s and 2022s. And, you know, like I said, realistically, there's very few left. Give you an example, we got 10,000 of those. What if we jump this to 2026? We got to do this one first. But if we take this to 2026, come on, let it click in. How many of them do we got? Look at, we got 30,000. So we got 3 times as many, almost, well, whatever it is. We got 20,000 more 2026s already on the lots than we do leftover 2025s. So pretty interesting on there when you do the math. Now let's go dive into them and see what we got here. So here we go. Nationwide, 2025 to 2025 only. In a tradesman, we picked crew cab, all-wheel drive, tradesman edition. Sort here by lowest. Why do we sort by lowest? So we can see what the average is of that first page, because that realistically is about the numbers you can expect to get. You, however, need to know how to negotiate and work the dealers. Learn to buy a truck. If you don't know, hit my playlist on here, Truck Buying Info playlist. It's free. It's loaded with videos that will teach you how to get these deals, but they are real numbers. Don't comment about how it's bait and switch. These internet things are a joke. They always lie to you. Learn to negotiate this stuff, learn to navigate the BS from the dealerships, and get the good deals. They're out there, okay? They're there. Or just pay whatever you can pay and complain about how the world did you wrong. But I'm just telling you, you can get these numbers. Where are we coming in at? Let's look at the first page on this for a Ram Tradesman four-wheel drive, and we're going to take the average of the first page. Look how nice these numbers are. Okay, 37, 36, 36. Look at this. Now, these are all going to be with your 3.6 V6 in them. That's fine. Incredible motor. $36,000 for a four-wheel drive crew cab truck with a beautiful, amazing Pentastar 3.6. Yes, it is a great engine. Look at these prices. $37,000. We take the average of that, so we're at $37,600. We're going to keep going a little bit further. It's what I've been doing on all these videos we've been doing. So we're 37. We're going to hit 38. There's that Canyon Lake, I think that is. I just seen one up at the dealership. 38.2, 30. We're holding there pretty good too to 39. So here we're gonna basically hit 39. We're gonna call it $38,000. Okay, we're gonna say it's $38,000 is about what we can expect on here. So what does that realistically put you at if we just pick one of these and see where it's hitting at? What do we at here? Let's see. Let's check this one here. What do we get? What's that number giving us off? It'll tell us in the corner here. $15,210. So we're gonna call it 15 grand, 15K on tradesman for 2025. Sorry, I'm writing stuff down for my notes for things, but 15 grand off on these. Now, that's a smoking deal and a pretty good truck. That's an awesome opportunity there. 38 grand. Now, and I'm going to note that on here too, 38K. Now, what about 2026s? Well, we're looking at these as we go through. Before you hit some other trims, there's only 1,350 of these trucks out there. That's actually quite a bit nationwide, because remember, you can travel anywhere to get these. You can call them up. Any dealership worth their salt will actually pick you up from a local airport, drive you to your car, sign the paperwork, and you go home, okay? Or they'll ship it to you. So don't be afraid to shop nationwide. Your local dealer, if they can hit the deal, is great. If not, move on. Let's take this same exact Tradesman all-wheel drive crew cab and let's convert it to 2026. So we got to do this one first and see what the 2026s are. What kind of deals are on the 2026s? There's only 700 of these right now out there. My dealership actually has one at Jimmy Britt up there. We saw it. I've done videos on it. But you're only 700 of them. What kind of numbers are we hitting here? 35, 35, 30. Okay, so look, we passed those couple that are probably from the same dealership. We're 39, 40, 41, 41, 42, 40, or 41, 42. So obviously in this particular truck, the deals are much better on a 2025 because there's not that many 2026s of it available yet. Jump on a 2025 during this buying season if this is a truck you're looking for. You will get the extended warranty, though. You get the 100,000 mile, 10-year, 100,000 mile warranty on 2026 now for all 1500s. But like I said, these numbers are a little bit out of reach, a little higher, and they're not going to deal quite as well. So something to consider. Let's move on to a different one, though. Let's go up to the Bighorn. I did also check the Warlock for 2025. Says none. There's none on Auto Trader. Remember, not every single dealer keeps them on Auto Trader. We're going apples to apples with all these using Auto Trader, but realistically, I would say 80% of the vehicles are going to be listed on Auto Trader. That's my guess. Maybe 70%, but it's a good ballpark. 2025, we went to Bighorn. There were no Warlocks. Bighorn, again, we are crew cab all-wheel drive, sorted the lowest. What are we seeing on here for Bighorns? Skip those couple off the chart crazy ones up there, you know, like this 34, like this right here. What are they calling for? I mean, this one here is probably a pretty fake one. What's our numbers here? $24,000 off. If you can hit that, well done. Fantastic. Again, some of them are just crazy. But when we look at the average, okay, 36, 37, 37, we get to 37 pretty quick. So we're starting at 37, 37. We'll go down here to see some more. And 37s, we're getting into the 38s. But there's a lot of them here that are kicking in. 38s, we're getting into the, you know, still in the, we're in the 38s for a long time. 39, we're going to call it, 30, we're going 39 for a while too. Let's just call it 38.5, I would guess. Somewhere in there is going to be about the average of what we can expect. I did see a lot of these same kind of ads, so I kind of skipped a little further ahead. But if we were 38, somewhere in there, you know, what kind of deal is that getting us? Let's just click on one of these and see where that ballparks us at here. See what it's giving us ratio. About 18.5. So you're quite a bit, you're doing pretty good. So you're about 18 grand, 18.5 off on a Bighorn. That's pretty dang good. So fantastic there on a Bighorn. And about $38,000. So, you know, right in that same general ballpark as what it is on a Tradesman. Notice that we're 38.5. We said as a thing. Now, we said about 38 on a Tradesman. If you heard me, and you're about 38.5 on a Bighorn. What that's telling you is that the Bighorn is where the deals are. Right now, you saw that difference. 18K to 15K. The Bighorns have got some deals. How many of them are there right now for 2025 out here? If we look at this at the top, okay, we got 5,000 almost. Notice inventory matches that. The deals are better. These are going to be an excellent buy in November and December. Take full advantage of it. This is going to be excellent. How are we looking for 2026s of the Bighorn? Let's click on here and go to 2026. Everything else the same. 8,000. So pretty good numbers of them out there already. What kind of deals are we getting on them? Let's kick it off. We're at 41, 41, 42, 42. So no, the deals are not as good. And these are not going to be Hemi ones yet right off the bat. All right, these are going to be, well, I don't even know what engines are in them. It depends on how you're going to sort it and check it. But realistically, these numbers here, they're quite a bit higher, as you see, over the 2025. Like $7,000 more. The 2025s will still be the deal in the Bighorn category for 2025 to buy this year. And unless you need that Hemi, this will be the way to go, in my opinion. Let's look at the Laramie. Laramie 2025 only in a Laramie trim. Again, all-wheel drive. Crew cab's the only way it comes. Nationwide, and we kick this in. We are looking at lowest price. We are kicking in. We're going to come in at 48, 49 instantly. So we're going to call it 49, and then we're going to get to 50 pretty quick. Let's go through a few more. 50, 51 right here. So let's just call it 50 grand. Yeah, because we're holding 51 pretty tight. So we're going to call it 51.5 even. What does that put us at off of this price here? So just click any one. I'm just randomly clicking them to see a kind of a ballpark here. We're at 20,000 off on a Laramie. Woo! That's nice. 20K off. $20,000 off on a Laramie, but a Laramie still coming in at 51.5. That's a lot of money. That's a heck of a lot of money over the price of what we were getting. Bighorns and Tradesmen were under $40,000. So yeah, there's some good deals on these. But man, that's a whole heck of a lot of money for a Laramie compared to what you can get in a Bighorn. And really the difference being cloth seats versus leather for the most part. Man, oh man, I'll tell you what, I'll pass the Laramie and take the Bighorn all day long. What about for 2026s? Do we got any better deals on Laramies? Let's check it real quick. We're already 10 minutes into this, and I try to keep these quick. Try to make them go as quick as I can. You notice I'm talking fast. Let's see what we got for 2026s right here. There's actually 7,000 2026 Laramies. That's impressive. Let's roll into the numbers. And we'll 48, 49, 49, 50, 51. So now this is interesting. Okay, 51, 52. Realistically, in the Laramie 2026 Laramie prices are really not that different. We were coming in at 51.5. Call it 52.5. What's our deals on here? Let's just again pick one. What are we getting discount wise? 17,000 off. MSRP on a 2026 does get you the warranty, but look, 52.5 versus 52.7 here versus 51.5 for a Laramie. 2026 Laramie might actually be, I would price both. Where in a Tradesman and in a Bighorn, I would jump straight to a 2025 right off the bat. With the Laramie, if you're shopping a Laramie, I would price both 25s and 26s and work dealers on both of them because they're actually, the 2026 Laramie is pushing some dang good numbers on here too. Might be something to consider. So there you go, kind of dives into it. Any questions you got, comments, put them below. Thanks for watching.